There's a certain kind of tension that only a handful of games ever manage to deliver. That moment when you're stacked up at a door, pulse racing, aim steady, and you're listening for the faintest sound that might tell you what's waiting on the other side. Most tactical shooters try to recreate this feeling. Ready or Not doesn't just recreate it, it thrives in it. And yet, for as incredible as this game is in the moment-to-moment gameplay, there's one major flaw that becomes more noticeable the more you play. Today we're breaking down why Ready or Not is one of the most immersive tactical shooters ever made, why its gameplay feels so real and rewarding, and why the lack of progression holds it back from true greatness. Ready or Not nails what truly matters: gunplay, tension, realism, immersion, and teamwork. But the game's almost complete lack of long-term progression, no unlock path, no ranks, no commendations, means you plateau far sooner than a game this deep deserves. Let's start with the strongest part of Ready or Not: the gameplay. Every weapon feels deadly, not in a run and gun way, in a you need to respect every shot kind of way. You're not here to clear rooms with brute force. You're here to control rooms, to de-escalate threats, to resolve chaos with as little unnecessary violence as possible. That alone sets it apart from most shooters. Suspects will run, hide, they'll bluff or ambush you, surrender or panic. No two encounters ever feel the same in this game. The unpredictability makes every mission feel like a fresh crisis. Footsteps echo differently on each surface. Shouts and cries cut through hallways. The muffled snap of suppressed fire creates razor-sharp tension. Half of Ready or Not's immersion comes from simply listening. Solo's fine, but with friends, the game becomes a top-tier cooperative experience. Planning breaches, communicating movements, covering corners, panicking together when someone forgets to check the bathroom. It creates moments that feel emergent, not scripted. Ready or Not grounds its missions in locations that feel unsettlingly authentic and realistic. Apartments, cluttered homes, cramped offices, a nightclub, hotels that feel ripped from real body cam footage. These aren't video game maps. They're believable, messy, everyday spaces. Some missions hit close to home. The game deals with dark, uncomfortable subject matter, and that realism is a part of why it's so engaging. You learn by making mistakes, by getting ambushed, by opening a door the wrong way, by breaching too aggressively or too timidly. It's a steep curve, but a rewarding one. Okay, this is the biggest flaw. The core gameplay is superb, but the progression systems, almost non-existent. You unlock nothing. You start the game with everything. Sounds generous on paper, but it removes the satisfaction of working toward new gear. Imagine if you could earn new rifles, upgraded armor, better gadgets, specialized tools, through commendations or mission performance. Instead, you get the full toy box from day one. And there's no sense of growing as a SWAT officer outside of your personal skill. No ranks, no milestones, no promotions. It's just mission, mission, mission. And this is where the game misses enormous potential. Things like maybe a completely non-lethal run, for example, where you go through an entire mission and you manage to pull it off flawlessly, killing no one. Another example perhaps would be a zero damage run, or maybe a perfect civilian rescue streak, or complete all missions with an S rank. Would give players goals beyond just playing. Now of course, some of those, for example, missions with S rank, is an Xbox achievement, and that's fine, we'll get to those. But in terms of actually within the game on its own, there's not a lot you get for this. The only unlocks that do exist are cosmetic, and while cosmetics are fun, they're not enough to support a long-term progression loop. The gameplay's incredible, but the metagame is thin. And then I need to talk about something that sounds small, but becomes a running annoyance. Now this might just be a me thing, and I've gotten to grips with it, but it does still frustrate me from time to time even now. I play on Xbox, and on Xbox, almost every interaction uses the A button. Peek a door, A. Open a door, A. Kick a door, A. Collect evidence, A. Restrain a suspect, A. Disarm a trap, A. Report a dead or incapacitated suspect, A. And the list goes on and on. This leads to unintentional chaos. I try to gently peek a door, and instead, my character decides I'm going to kick it open, alert everyone in the building, and completely ruin the stealth that you've been working so hard to maintain this entire, past 15 minutes. And in a game where precision matters more than anything, those mistakes feel rough. And like I said, you adapt over time, I know I have, but it never stops being a little frustrating. I do still make the mistake from time to time, and it is very, very aggravating. It's not really something they can fix, I get that, but it's just one of those little annoyances that I wanted to mention, because I have to deal with it. Since the game doesn't have an internal progression system, the closest thing to long-term goals on Xbox are the achievements, like I mentioned earlier. So at the moment, as it stands as of recording this video anyway, Ready or Not features 56 achievements for a total of 1,530 gamerscore total. That includes base game and the DLC additions. So a few standouts for some easy achievements first of all are things like your first arrest, getting multiple arrests, I think the first one's like 50, ordering your squad to breach a door 20 times, and there's one later on for 50. There's another one for using the mirror gun under a door 30 times. So these are ones that are kind of good for warm-up, while you're learning the game, getting used to how it works, everything like that. And then you've got some of the harder achievements, which I haven't even attempted yet, which require a lot of discipline, a lot of mastery of the game, and patience as well. So there's one to S rank every base game mission on standard difficulty, which again, I've mentioned that one a little bit earlier. You've got another one which is to complete the single player game in Iron Man mode without losing an officer. And there's another one again for doing it on Iron Man mode just without that little bit at the end, without losing anyone. And there's another one, I'm too old for this, which is to beat all base game missions on hard difficulty. So these ones, there are a lot of other hard ones as well. There are quite niche achievements for doing a mission a certain way. But these ones in particular are what I consider to be very serious tests of skill. And to be honest, they're some of the only long-term objectives the game actually offers. But I don't give credit to these because you don't get anything really much within the game for doing them. You get some cosmetic stuff, and that's it. So the only thing you get otherwise is the Xbox achievement, which for me is great because I'm an achievement hunter, but in terms of within the game itself, you get nothing except a little cosmetic, which that's not enough. Even with the issues, and even with the progression problems and the control frustrations, again, that might just be a me thing, Ready or Not is absolutely still worth playing. Every mission tells its own story. Because the AI is unpredictable and the maps are so tight, you never ever ever have the same run twice. The skill ceiling, as we've discussed, is insane. Obviously you're not unlocking better gear, again I wish you were, but you unlock better decision making, you get better teamwork, better instincts, your reactions become better, your decision making becomes quicker and more precise. And it's one of the best co-op tactical experiences that I've played anyway. Few games capture tension and teamwork like this one. Ready or Not is an intense, realistic, wonderfully crafted tactical shooter. It's immersive, stressful, rewarding, and unforgettable with friends. But that missing layer of progression, that lack of long-term goals, keeps it from achieving true greatness. Even so, if you want a game that pushes your teamwork, tests your nerve, and gives you adrenaline-fueled moments you'll talk about for weeks, Ready or Not absolutely delivers. And that's it. That's a wrap on my Ready or Not video. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe. I upload every Friday, same time every week, and I have shorts running throughout the week as well. Let me know if you've played Ready or Not, and if you have, what your favourite mission is. Mine, I've got to be honest, is probably the first one, with the gas station. I quite like Thank You, Come Again. It's just a nice, simple mission. So yeah, let me know what your favourite mission is. Let me know what your least favourite mission is as well, if you really want. Obviously leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will hopefully see you all in my next video. Much love, take care, bye bye for now.